Hey everyone, it's a beautiful spring day, gorgeous blue skies, and I've got a lot of good news to share with you today. We'll start with the bad news, which you already know. The bad news is that our modern society is completely in the grips of a pandemic of chronic disease. What is chronic disease? Well, it comes from a Greek word chronikos, which means to do with time. So the idea is that this is stuff that just happens over time. It's a slow degeneration, it's inevitable, and there's no cure. So this is everything from like short-sightedness of macular degeneration to Crohn's, colitis, and cancers, right? No cures for any of these things. The best that your doctor and the healthcare industry can do is to offer you drugs that could alleviate some of the symptoms, and other drugs to help alleviate the symptoms of those drugs, and so on and so forth. And it's pretty damn miserable. And that's the bad news. But within all of that, there's a lot of good news as well. There is no cure. Might sound like bad news, but it isn't, right? I made a video last week saying that your doctor isn't lying to you when they say there's no cure. They're not lying to you, and it's not just ignorance. Sure, they're not taught how we can really heal, but there is no cure. There's no cure for Crohn's. There's no cure for cancer. In fact, it's illegal for me to suggest that there is a cure for cancer. It's a criminal offence in the UK since the Cancer Act of 1939. For me to claim there's any cure. Yeah, there's lifestyle things that you can do for any of these conditions. You can live healthy. You can eat a carnivore diet, which puts all the nutrients in that your body needs and an absolute minimum of the toxins that it doesn't. Sure, that will help. You can engage in mindfulness and meditation and spiritual practice, positive thinking. You can have faith that your body can heal. Absolutely, all these things can help, but there is no cure. There is no cure for any of these chronic conditions. Now, the reason why that's good news is because it allows you then to say, okay, well, forget about the so-called healthcare industry, which has got nothing to do with health, by the way. They don't want you healthy anyway. So, but all of this is good news, because once you realize that, then you can move on and start to explore what the truth. And the truth is that it's your God-given design that you heal naturally. It's not even that your body knows how to heal. Your body heals. Same as every other living thing in creation will just heal as long as it's allowed to do so. And the fundamental problem is that when we are living in this modern society, we are living in stress a lot of the time, right? And the stress comes in many forms. Like at the most extreme, you've got like a cancer diagnosis. Oh, I'm going to die. So you will, because you can kill the soul, right? People can die of broken hearts. We're way more than just physiological lumps of meat, we're whole beings. You can die via your emotions just as much as you can from any other kind of toxin. There's lots of stresses and toxins and things. You've got your blue light at night. You've got non-natural EMFs. You've got all the environmental toxins, right? But fundamentally, what I think it comes down to is how much of the time are you spending being abused by all these toxic inputs, and how much of the time are you spending repairing from that? And the bottom line is, this is my current thinking, is that when we're spending most of our lives suffering the abuse of a toxic lifestyle, and an absolute minority repairing and healing, then that's what you get. You get what is called chronic disease, and it manifests in a million different ways, right? From tinnitus and floaters to Crohn's and colitis and cancer, like we're saying, right? From the simplest to the most severe. But maybe it's just all the same thing. Maybe all of these things are just symptoms of not enough time to repair. And there's a whole conversation that we can have in the future about what's possible for longevity and how long is it possible to remain healthy. So the good news is that your body will heal if it's allowed to do so, and you've got a couple of ways to do it. One is to remove all the or as many as possible of the stresses of modern life, and the other one is to take this supplement, matured hops extract 3, that simply tells your body to go into healing mode. And you take one dose and it lasts for up to 9.5 hours. And it puts you into healing mode because it indicates to your brain that you may have been poisoned, and that's it. All bets are off, right? So the cortisol is stopped or drastically reduced, which means you're not building up the visceral fat, which means you'll be burning the visceral fat, the toxic fat inside your abdominal cavity. It means that you're just every tissue and organ sets about repairing, and then you can be positively undoing the thing. And this is the big conceit, the big conspiracy, the big reveal, the big secret that they don't want you to know, is that you heal yourself. You are the miracle, you are the cure. And that's fantastic. But we need to just get out of this idea that we've been trained from childhood to think that a cure must come from the outside, that health is exogenous. It's something that you can buy in a tablet, a packet, and it's just not. And just getting over the idea that the healthcare industry is in any way interested in your health. It is not. It would be counterproductive for it to do so. And so this product, the Fix product, which was invented in the late 1940s, but was just far too expensive to make to be taken to market in the 50s. So it cost like $1 million per gallon to make this stuff. So it wasn't until the last couple of years when somebody came up with a way that it could actually be made cost effectively, and it's hit the market. And the testimonials that I'm seeing on a daily basis are just, they would appear miraculous if you're still in the mindset that you believe in exogenous cures. Well, it's not a cure. Fix won't cure anything. You do. You are the miracle. You are the cure. And that's great. And then some people say, oh, it's crap that you can only get it through this MLM company, this multi-level marketing network company. Oh, thank God that you can. Because I tell you what, if Big Pharma got the patent for this thing, they would bury it. It would be locked in a safe and nobody would ever get it. Why? Because it's not in their interest to sell this. So yes, it's coming through a for-profit network marketing company. But the beautiful thing about that is that it means that human beings are selling it to human beings. We're selling it to each other. You're buying it. Friends, contacts, people are selling it to people. This is not Big Pharma, the corporations that profit from your sickness. And it's amazing. And yes, people are even making money doing that. Fantastic. Because it's incentivizing me, the people I know, to go out there and say, for Christ's sake, please pay attention to this. It's all good. Everything's good. This is the good news. And if you want to earn a living and generate some wealth yourself by genuinely helping other people, then this is also a way to do it. So I think it's fantastic. And the last bit of good news, there's only one power in this world that can prevent your healing. Once you appreciate the truth, once you own the reality that Big Pharma can't help, your doctor can't help, the drugs can't help, none of this is going to work, but having faith that you can heal. Once you get that, the only power in this world that can stop you from healing is you. And that's good news, because it means that all that power is in your hands. So whatever your issues, and even if there's nothing that you're actually aware of even if you're young, then decide, how long, how many years would you like to be in good health? How long would you like to extend your healthy life, right? Any questions at all, please ask me. Okay, you can contact me through Substack. You can email me ben@benhunt.com. Any questions you've got. I've seen so many testimonials from people who have been able to activate their own healing with the help of this product, which is nothing more than a trigger, a signal that does it. And it costs money. Great, fine, whatever, right? It costs the price of half a bottle of wine per day to take this, right? Or maybe one bottle of wine per day, cheapish bottle, if you're taking it twice a day like I do, right? But how many people out there are having a bottle of wine per day just to try and deal with the stresses of life or their ill health or whatever it is? It's not expensive, because there's no price that you can put on your health. Your ability to work and your ability to just go out and enjoy your life. So yeah, any questions, let me know. And this is my challenge to you is, whatever it is out there, just stop waiting. Give yourself a chance. Put your faith in yourself, right? You've tried other methods. How well are they working, right? If you're just say to yourself, sod it, I'm going to try this for 90 days and see what happens. Okay, see you later.